Hi, gun people. Well, let me just start off. This is going to be pro-cop for all those that just hate all cops and put them all in the same boat and judge people as a group that they're all bad or they're all good. You're probably not going to like this. So, 2 Rocky Mountain police officers under investigation for riots. Let's see how this played out.
Officers are on administrative leave and are being investigated by federal authorities.
So 2 cops being investigated by the feds. If you don't think the feds are our enemy, go ahead.
Department says in a release they attended Wednesday's events in Washington, D.C., and one of the officers tells TED News they went inside the Capitol. TED News reporter Shane Dwyer explained.
It's interesting the words they use about riots, takeover, storming, and then I want you to watch the video footage that gets slid in.
What happened and how the officers are defending their actions.
In the days since the riot at the U.S.
Riot. Yeah, notice, the riots I've seen, cops aren't standing around. They leave the area. They let it burn. That's the riots I've seen. Oh, I'm sorry, those are peaceful protests. So these riots, because they have pro-American flags and don't tread on me and support the Constitution, it's a riot. Okay.
Capitol, in which people made their way inside America's sacred halls of democracy.
Sacred halls of democracy. That is the people's house. People do tours and walk in there all the time. See, Congress and politicians want to think they're like kings and queens. Any place they work is theirs. And everything that the government, the pesky taxpayers have to pay for belongs to them. And they're somehow special. And they should have special rules and special protections and special people with guns protecting them. But you people don't need guns. Yeah, okay. That's the problem with our country.
Participants from...
Wow, that really looks a riot. Man, those people are like, man, they're just crazy. They're out of control. Look at them. They're turning over statues. Oh my God, it's horrible. Look at these rioters. Damn. I've seen more riots at a fat kid running for free cake than this. Are you kidding me?
From all across the country are starting to be outed. That includes here.
Starting to be outed. One case, dude's ex-wife called in this dude and turned him in because she saw him. Because she can't get over her loss. Because she was such a good wife that he left her, and now it's his fault. Anyway, I digress. Now she's special. She's a single mom, and she can never be wrong at anything, and she's always a victim. Okay, I digress. Let's get to this.
In our area, where an activist shared this post on Facebook Saturday.
Okay, so these 2 guys are cops. They're working cops. They're in Washington, and they're in front of a statue. Give me liberty or give me death.
Saturday night, questioning if 2 Rocky Mountain police officers went inside the Capitol that day.
Did you also see the comment that this woman posted? This great little left-wing freaking idiot. Thomas and Jacob, is this you? Oh my God. Rocky Mountain police officers that supposedly supported BLM last summer. I can honestly say I'm not surprised. Well, I'm not surprised that you'd be not surprised, you freaking whiny little pink panty. What you're not going to do is pretend that you support us, but in reality you don't. Whatever. Freaking crybabies. Yeah, everything's got to be, if you don't support us in any way, you're suddenly mean, racist, anti-us. Even though BLM isn't pro-American. When was the last time BLM did a pro-American rally? They're always hating on America. But if you're pro-American, then you're anti-them. Then it's a problem. Okay, I got it.
The photo, authenticated by 10 News, shows 2 men standing in front of the John Stark statue located inside the Capitol's crypt. Stark of New Hampshire is famous for coining the slogan, "Live free or die." Shortly after that, Jacob Fracker, a Rocky Mountain officer.
Live free or die. Man, my computer.
The slogan, "Live free or die." Shortly after that, Jacob Fracker, a Rocky
Mountain police officer, looks like he was a vet, still believes in the Constitution, still believes in freedom, sees the tyranny because he's a cop, can't speak out, can't have free speech, can't go stand in front of a statue. That's what I'm telling you. All you people want to crack on cops, and I'll crack on them when they're wrong. But cops are not allowed to speak their mind. Cops can't tell administration you're wrong. They can't tell the mayor and their bosses that you guys are anti-freedom assholes and I don't want to support you and you're a piece of shit. They can't do that. So you lose your ability to stand up. So these guys, in their off-duty time, not representing the agency, go out and try to be patriotic, and the agency relieves them of duty.
Rocky Mount officer posted publicly on his now deleted Facebook page about it.
Now deleted Facebook page. Because he doesn't have free speech. Because cops aren't allowed to have an opinion unless you're told what's your opinion. Meaning, you have to support BLM. You have to keep your mouth shut about freedom. You have to keep your mouth shut about supporting the Constitution.
Saying, quote, LOL to anyone who's possibly concerned about the picture of me going around. Sorry, I hate freedom.
Jacob, I'm with you, brother. You're welcome at my ranch for sanctuary. I have a Second Amendment, pro-Constitution, 3%er sanctuary at my ranch, and you are welcome, brother.
Not like I did anything illegal, way too much to lose to go there, but y'all do what you feel you need to do. Later in the comment thread, Fracker made sure it was clear he was referring to the activist's post. Then, Thomas Robertson, another Rocky Mount officer.
Whoa, another officer. Whoa, another reason to hate all police, because all police are bad. Especially police that believe in freedom, the Second Amendment, and the Constitution. They're really bad.
Chimed in on the same post later with a message of support, saying Congress and government are both of our enemies.
Amen, brother! Thomas, you are welcome at my sanctuary ranch also.
He then added, P.S. Here's the picture in question, and I am expletive proud of it. It shows
expletive. That means he probably said, I'm fucking proud of it.
Two men willing to actually put skin in the game and stand up for their rights.
Exactly. Exactly. They took a picture, posted it, and stand by it. Because for evil to exist, all it takes is good men to do nothing. At least they're trying. Look, they don't want to lose their pension. They got to provide for their family. They're making money. They're paying their house payments. I know it's easy for people to sit back and go, well, I would just quit. Well, okay, then you go ahead and quit your job. Because if you think that your job is perfect and supports everything you believe, well, then you're an idiot.
Rights. He finished by telling 4 locals, including Franklin County Commonwealth's attorney A.J. Dudley, to expletive off.
So he told some attorney to fuck off. So, good for him. I even like Thomas more now.
And hide behind the men. 10 News reached out to both Fracker and Robertson. Fracker, through his wife, declining comment. Robertson told us he needed the investigation to be over before he talked with us, but said the picture was taken, quote, long after any disorder and we were let in and escorted by Capitol Police. Adding, I walked through an open door guarded by 2 Capitol Police officers, was handed a bottle of water by them, and asked to...
Nice pink badge, dude. Wow. Wow. Man, he must, like, be really a good person, right? Because, I mean, that's how we judge people, depending on what ribbon or badge or what organization. That's how you can tell if he's a good person or a bad person, right? Pink badge must be a good person, right? Freaking crazy shit we're in.
Stay within a roped area, which we did. Robertson maintains neither he nor Fracker did anything illegal.
Okay, so here's the problem. The feds are looking into this. They were in there. They made a statement that said it was long after any riots. If they told the feds that, the feds can say they were lying if they tracked their cell phone and their cell phone was in the area when any riot was happening anywhere around the Capitol. That would make their statement false. Therefore, they provided false information. Therefore, they lied to the feds, and they're guilty of a crime. Don't talk to the freaking feds, and don't give statements to the Fed. Now, if they made this statement not to the feds, then it's okay. But the feds will try to corner them and say, well, in your statement, you said this isn't true. Is it true or not true? Yeah, it's true. So you're telling us there was none. Yeah, right. Well, here's your cell phone. We pinged it. Here's the area. And here's video footage at the exact same time where we pinged their cell phone and there was violence. Therefore, you just lied to us. Now, either give us some bigger fish or we're going to come after you. Man, our freaking country is just making everything decent and good the enemy, and we're promoting everything bad and evil. Wow.
And say they didn't participate in any violence. We've asked the Capitol Police about those allegations, and we have yet to hear back.
There's plenty of video out there where the cops are letting people in. And just because you went in the Capitol does not mean that you used violence to get there and you committed a crime. But in a country of lies, truth is treason.
Neither man is on the FBI flyers.
So these are the FBI flyers evidently seeking information. Anybody calling the FBI for these guys are freaking traitor, turncoat, freaking Tory. I just can't say enough bad about you. You're going to freaking cooperate with the guy. This same government you're going to call these people in will be used against you sooner or later. And I will laugh.
Looking for information about the riot. Sunday morning, about 12 hours following the viral post, the town issuing a statement. It says the town of Rocky Mount fully supports all lawful expressions of freedom of speech.
Really? You support freedom of speech? You relieved a guy of duty before there's even been an investigation. Is my definition of supports lawful and freedom of speech different than everyone else? You took a guy's ability to go to a job, relieved him of duty, pretty much said he's guilty until we prove that you're not guilty. The complete opposite of what our system is built on. And now you want to do a thing, oh, we support freedom of speech. But we don't condone unlawful acts. So if we think that you committed an unlawful act with no proof whatsoever, we're going to take action against you and relieve you of duty. Wow. Man, that's a great town, Rocky Mountain.
Speech and assembly by its employees, but does not condone the unlawful acts that occurred that day, and that both officers have been placed on administrative leave. In Rocky Mount, Shane Dwyer, 10 News, working for you.
Okay, so I support both these cops. I support both because they're doing the right thing, and they're standing up, and they're taking a stand, and they're picking a side. Being neutral only promotes tyranny and violence and victimhood. Picking a side is what people need to do. Man, I think these guys kind of got screwed over, but good for them for standing up. And I hope they can sue the agency that relieved them or get some money or maybe get an early retirement out of this because these guys screwed with them. Anyway, we'll end that there. Oh, before I end it, not all cops are bad. Not all cops are good. Not all cops are heroes. Not all government is, well, I was going to say not all government. Most government is pretty bad. But there is always exceptions to the rule. All right? So, look, these cops in my book did the right thing. Hopefully they're not out there being tyranny and following unlawful rules and arresting people for mass. But, hey, it is what it is. Everybody can argue it out in the comments. We'll end that there.